the time.
Oh, I'm gonna take my time.
All right, who's kicking us off?
I will be kicking
I'll
us
tell my
off.
story. What I
Okay,
do,
what's our
tell.
run of show, Darlene?
It's right here. So the way that we're going to work this morning is I'm going to go ahead and kick us off. I'm going to go ahead and introduce you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay,
Mr. Mayor, you're going to go ahead and kick it off to Council President.
okay.
Council President, you will go ahead and kick it. That's a lot of people. And then am I waiting for a cue?
No.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here today. It is a pivotal moment for the City of Detroit and specifically for the Department of Housing and Revitalization. We are here to talk about Renew Detroit. Renew Detroit is an essential home repair program granted for 2 phases for the City of Detroit, specifically targeting elderly and disabled residents throughout the city who need major home repairs. I am honored to be here today with one of our residents in District 4, Ms. Barbara Iron, to talk about her experience with the Renew Detroit program. The biggest thing that I want to make sure that I communicate today is how important it is for us to make sure that we are taking care of our homes, which are our greatest assets, but also the impact that they have within our communities and within our neighborhoods. The City of Detroit is vibrant and it is determined. And one of the ways that we make sure that we do that is by working hard through programs such as Renew Detroit. Specifically, Renew Detroit was founded through the American Rescue Plan Act, which was funding that we received through the Biden administration after COVID. We want to make sure that we appreciate and say thank you to all the support that we've received, not just from the administration, but from our council members as well, because none of this work would have been possible without them. We are also very thankful to residents like Ms. Iron, because they're the ones that we are doing this work for. If it were not for residents like her who are in their communities fighting the good fight, we would not have a Detroit to call home. And so I am very proud this morning to welcome you all and to also welcome one of our biggest supporters for Renew Detroit, our Honorable Mayor, Mike Duggan.
All right, how many here live in the neighborhood? All right. You think it matters who the president is? This is possible today because President Biden and the American Rescue Plan got the city of Detroit $827 million. And normally, with the normal federal programs, we could do senior home repairs, maybe 100 or so houses in a year. And it took a lot to get 100 houses done. But when we got the American Rescue Plan money, City Council said home repairs has got to be our highest priority. And they allocated $30 million to fix 2,000 homes, a number we never could have dreamed of. And Darlene and the team that had put this together, today is the 500th house. Within a year and a half, we will have all 2,000 done. But we had to make decisions. How are you going to prioritize? Because we've probably got 100,000 houses in the city that could use some kind of repair. And so we said, what's our priority? Number one, we want our senior citizens of lower income who have been in this city the longest, by and large folks who have been here for 10 years. Because who are these folks? These are people who have worked in this city, that have helped build this city, that are living today in a house they own, but they're probably living on a pension check or a Social Security check. And if you need $25,000 for a house, these are the folks least likely to be able to do it. And if your roof is leaking, nothing else in your house is safe. So we set up a score system that depended upon how long, largely, whether you were a senior, whether you hit the income level, and how long you lived in the city. And Ms. Iron, it's been 37 years?
37 years.
So she scored really high in those numbers. But isn't this the kind of homeowner we should be helping?
Thank you. Thank you.
So you're going to get a chance to hear. It isn't an easy thing. You go and start to talk about changing somebody's houses, that's highly personal. And homeowners tend to be quite particular
Yes.
about the quality of work. So I want to thank Hanson's, who Ms. Iron told me came in, did this in one day, did a beautiful job, left it beautiful, and then went on to the next house the next day. And that's what Rico and Darlene are doing all across this city. But this wouldn't be possible if Detroit City Council, when we first got this money, didn't say, we are going to increase senior home repair. Let's get that done first. You're going to get a chance to hear from 3 of the council members who led the charge, starting with Council President Mary Sheffield.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll just say that it has been a long time coming. A long time coming. And I'm sure you know experiences that you've had waiting on the list, applying for home repair grants. And Mayor, I'm sure you can appreciate our previous conversations back in 2013 when the city essentially was going to eliminate the program altogether because of budgetary issues. And so I have long been an advocate for home repairs in the city for over 10 years. Just going back to when I first took office, campaigning and going throughout our neighborhoods and seeing firsthand the housing stock in Detroit. We have some of the oldest housing stock in the country. And so when we're talking about seniors who are disabled or on fixed incomes, trying to make major repairs in their homes, they need assistance. And so I am honored to be here, and I'm honored to have received federal funds to expand this program to reach more seniors. We are talking about long-term, generational Detroiters who have been here that are not going anywhere. And so this is the least that we can do as a city to support them, to make sure that they remain here in the city of Detroit. So it is an honor to have been able to support this program. We have a long way to go as it relates to home repairs in the city of Detroit, but I am proud of the work that we have done to date to make sure that we're showing the love and support and the assistance that long-term generational Detroiters deserve. So with that being said, I will now bring up my colleague who has also been an advocate for this, Councilmember Waters, who will say a few words as well.
All right. Well, thank you, thank you. This is an exciting time because we receive telephone calls every single day regarding home repairs. I want to thank Mayor Duggan for his partnership, and I want to thank President Biden for the dollars. We intend to spend every single cent of those dollars to help people here in the city of Detroit. And so with that, I just want to say, you know, we could probably do a lot more as it relates to home repairs. It is a slow process. But you know what? We don't even have enough people to do the work. We need more vendors to step up to the plate. Folks, this is a call out to people who are licensed or certified to do home repairs. Sign up with the city, become a vendor to help us complete this work. Your senior citizens need you, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
All
Yes,
right.
we do.
And so I'm excited about it. And I'm so very grateful to be here today to witness this. Thank you all.
Bless you. Thank you.
Remember, the person in this district, Member Johnson, come on up. All right.
Thank you so much, Member Waters, and good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to District 4. As you all look around, the greatest thing that I see is houses still standing, right? In the city of Detroit, when you think about the age of our homes, you just recognize how costly it is to maintain those homes. We have some amazing architecture, but it costs a lot of money to maintain that house, right? And so as we look around and see all of these houses still standing, recognizing that we have longtime Detroiters that have stayed, that have stuck it out, who may have struggled with housing repair. So we've all talked about the American Rescue Plan Act and the dollars that have been provided, not only from our local ARPA funds, but also from the state's ARPA funds to implement this program. We have our 500th roof. I know you all can see how amazing it is and how great it looks. So thank you so much to Hanson's for your support in this program. I know we just approved of several other contracts for smaller roofing companies, some Detroit-based. And so it is a privilege to be able to stand here and have the dollars to be able to support Detroiters, to be able to support longtime Detroiters, seniors, disabled residents, just to ensure that they can continue to stay here in the city of Detroit. They are the ones who stuck it out, who helped to maintain the stability in our neighborhoods, and now we are seeing property values just skyrocket. And it's because of longtime residents like this beautiful District 4 resident, Miss Iran, and it gives me the honor and privilege to introduce you all to her. She's absolutely amazing, her story, and to be in this community for 37 years. She's told me about additional work that she's done to her home, and so I'm honored to introduce you all to Miss Barbara Iran.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank God and all you people out here that's on this, just on this, whatever it is we having today. But I just thank God for each and every one of you. Thank God for the work, the men's working, the people coming and going. Thank God for whoever chose me to be one in the midst. I'm just thanking him for everything he has done and all you all have done. And I just thank you, and I pray that each and every one of y'all have a safe and happy life. And all the rest of the women at the church could keep asking me, when is they going to get their roof done? So I have to take something back to them. But I gave them all the information. Now they want to know, since I've gotten mine done, they want to know when they're going to get theirs done. I say, just be patient, it's coming. I say the weather's changed now, and now that the weather's changed, they have more people coming and working on it. And I'm just thanking you, and I'm just so grateful. I just don't know what to say. I'm lost for words, tell you the truth, but I thank God for each and every one of y'all. God bless you, and I love you, each and every one of you.
All right.
Thank you so much, Ms. Iran. And I'd like to take an opportunity to bring up Hanson's so that they can speak, as well as their subcontractor, Gabriel Mendez Construction.
Thanks, Darlene. So all of us at Hanson's are so extremely proud to be part of this organization. We're thankful for Mayor Duggan. The entire Renew team is just an amazing organization. We're so grateful to give back to the community where our roots grow really deep. And not only with helping people like Miss Iran, but also Gabriel. Why don't you come over here for a moment? Gabriel is the roofer that actually did this. He leads the crew. They live in the city of Detroit as well. So not only can we help residents in the city of Detroit, but we also help we have a lot of employees that work for us, install partners, just all around. We love the Detroit community, everything about it, and we're very grateful to have this opportunity to be part of this team. Go ahead.
Hi, and good afternoon, everybody. So thank you, and the guys. So I'm happy for God and handsome. So and the guy helping me and my brothers. So I'm happy, and thank you, everybody.
Hang on. So, how many roofs are you doing?
So and for 4 months I'm going for the handsome. So thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. And me is Gabriel Mendez, and my brother, and I work for Hansos. I'm happy for work and the Hansos for helping the different people. Thank you very much.
Thank you all so much for being here today. As we've heard these stories today, we want to make sure that we highlight, yes, it is the 500th roof, but we know the work is not done. Our staff is all here today off to the side, and I want to make sure that before you leave today, you take an opportunity to shake their hands, because it is not easy work. It is difficult, it is challenging, but when you are working to break the status quo, when you are working to bring a city back, it takes really valiant people to do that work, and I'm so proud that I get to work with them every day. I hope you all get an opportunity to speak with them. And I wanted to thank you again so much, Ms. Iran, for allowing us in your home, on your lawn this afternoon. Thank you so much to Mayor Mike Duggan and council members as well for being here. Hanson's, thank you so much for all the work that you do for us. We look forward to seeing you all at the 1000th. So thank you so much.
All right, good job. Thank you. All right. All right, well, we'll let you get back into that warm